Okay, so this one's one in Orange, Texas that we got signed over the weekend. We locked it up on a seller carry.
Sweet. How much interest?
0% interest.
Better yet. Love it. Love it.
Basically, the way it looks like is property's worth about 100. We're paying her 95,000. We're doing 15 up front in her pocket, and then payments of 250 a month, 0 interest, with a 8-year balloon on there.
You're paying her 95 plus 15?
No, it's 15 plus 80 on the carry, so 95 total.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we need private money. Okay, so we need private money of 15 plus closing costs. Mm-hmm. So we need $20,000 worth of private. So with our private money, we're going to be looking at $20,000. If we're looking at $20,000, we look at that at standard 12%. So that's going to be a $200 payment, right? Mm-hmm. All right, and you've got this one. Taxes are $46 a month. Okay. Insurance. Do we know insurance on this one yet?
Insurance here, just because it's right on the water, pretty close to the water, we're going to estimate it at about $250 a month.
Okay. $250 a month. Seller carry, what are you paying her a month?
$250.
Excuse me?
$250 a month.
Are you serious?
Yep.
$250 a month?
Yep.
On an $80,000 note?
Yep.
Sweet. All right, so I'm looking at private money at $200. I'm looking at taxes of $46. I'm looking at insurance of $250 because being on the coast, and then her paying at $250. So we're all in at $746. That sound right?
Yes, sir. Sounds about right.
Okay, so then we turn around and rental rates. We always look at 2 different rental rates. We're looking at Zillow at $1,200, and we're looking at Rent-A-Meter at $1,025. We always stay conservative, $1,025. So we're cash flow or mailbox money is going to be $279. Is that what you came up with?
On lease option, yes. However, with this one being in Texas, we're going to have to go seller financing on this.
Boom, exactly. You cannot do lease options in Texas. So, all right. So now, what are you trying to push out at?
So, estimating a push out of about 119 total, with it being a seller financing deal.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me get to the right calculator. All right, so 119,000. How much down are you looking at?
Oh, I think if we can get 10% down on here, it'll be good.
Hang on a second. 10 down. What interest rate are you thinking?
I think push out at 8, since that's where the market's sitting at right now.
All right, and you're doing what kind of amortization?
30-year.
30-year am?
Mm-hmm.
All right, but you have a balloon in there. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's putting $11,900 in our pocket. So just PI, you've got $785. So that gives us a positive cash flow of $335.
Mm-hmm. That should be about right.
The only problem I know of is a balloon with Dodd-Frank. What if we take and change it to a 20-year am? Makes it $895, and then you got taxes and insurance. That's $1,191. Zillow had it at $1,200, so that puts us closer there. What happens if you, and then that gives us a better cash flow. What if we do 15-year? Now, but I don't know if you can do Dodd-Frank on it with a balloon.
On the dispo side?
Are you're staying in the middle though.
Yeah, you're staying in the middle. So we just need to make sure that we can't do a balloon to our buyer, but we're still going to have to be liable for a balloon with the seller.
Mm-hmm.
So the only question is, will it still work after the balloon?
And that's going to be amortized.
And on a 15-year, that's a $705 payment.
You can't even do that though, because you can't amortize past what you're selling it out at.
Yeah, so on a 15-year, us refinancing it at $76,000, we'd have a PI of $705.
But you have a balloon at 8.
You've got 8 years. You've got another 7 years left.
Yeah, so you'd have to amortize the 7 years, and they won't do that. This is a strange deal. Since you got the contract written already at the 8 year, the 8 years killing us. Why did you want a balloon?
We threw it out there as an option. I don't know if it was offered before the fact or after the fact. We can go back in and probably negotiate that though. Hey, we just need this additional documentation just in case our back against the wall when it comes to balloon time.
So, I mean, if we can get a 15-year balloon, then we can push it back out on seller finance at 15 years.
Then it works easy.
Then it's simple. If we can get a 15-year balloon.
So, what is the max we have to be at on this?
Because then you're not even ballooning it. You're doing amortization. But let's see, Dodd-Frank. I'm gonna have to look up some Dodd-Frank laws because I don't know if you can am it on 15 on a. Well, yeah, you can. 'Cause we did on 99th.
Yeah.
So you can.
You can do shorter terms.
Yeah.
Well, 15 years is going to push out our pay down from the 24,000.
Well, it doesn't matter because
to $40,000 pay down over 15 years.
But the problem is you've got a new buyer in there at 15-year AM. Doesn't work.
At that point, what are you doing? A 20 or a 30 year?
You have to do a 30-year because you got to be able to have 15 years of amortization. So that's going to screw up.
So that's 260.
So that's putting this. Whoops.
260 months. And what was our 30-year PI that we came up with?
785.
785. So now, if you take at the 15 years, you've got $45,000 principal pay down. So even after all your private money, you owe about $55,000 at 12%, ammed out over the 23 years that you have left at that point in time. You'd be at 595.
Well, then you still got a deal.
So push it out that way. So let's go back to her and try to get that addendum signed, and then we can push this thing out.
Yeah, see if we get a dinner for 15
Push out
year.
to 15 year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then go from there.
Okay.
Try that. That'll make it a lot easier.
All right. Cool.
Hey guys, if you like those videos, check out our playlist. At the same time, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking down here. Let's put some mailbox money in your hip pocket.